So today, Ashley, who are you?
My name is Ashley. I'm originally from Wisconsin, retired at 31 to travel full-time.
And you just got back from a pretty cool trip, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Where did you go?
From USA down to Ushuaia, Argentina, the end of the world.
She did the whole PanAm. So that's pretty
Yay!
cool. And we're glad to have you back.
Yes, thank
Sorry
you.
you had to come back, but
Yeah.
you're closer to Mexico now, which is a huge bonus.
Pros and cons.
Exactly.
Pros and cons.
A lot of these interviews we've done lately have been OEV based, about the OEV campers, but we do a ton of four-wheel camper upgrades. It's actually how this shop got started. And
I heard.
Yeah. And we still do a ton of them actually kind of in the background. We don't talk about them a lot, but we built the power system in Ashley's truck.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, your fridge worked the whole time.
Everything worked.
Yeah. So
it's mandatory with four-wheel camper to have KP rewire everything from bumper to bumper.
some of the older ones. Yeah, we did a 100 amp hour Battleborn lithium and then Victron stuff.
Yeah.
And it's got like 230 watts of solar on the roof.
Yeah.
So kept your Starlink going, kept your fridge cold.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything works really great. It's a really simple system. Everything works the way it's supposed to.
It's easy to use.
And KP is always available by text message for international support, which is great.
We do actually really try hard to be available for support. So I think that's a really important thing.
No,
it's a huge part of our business. Like our customers, most of our customers really do use our stuff.
Yeah.
You're a great example, which is why we're having this whole conversation. And we really try to be there to like just answer questions when we can. So
very few questions, but yeah.
But that's
always
the thing.
there.
When they're there, they're important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so the power system worked great. Camper worked good. I know this is really hard to like narrow it down. I was going to ask what your favorite thing was, but I'm not going to ask that because that's a stupid one. But just like look, and it's such a big question. But like if you look back right now, you've only been in the States, what, a week?
Not even.
What just right now is the biggest hurdle you're getting over getting back? Like what's been the most difficult adjustment coming back?
Oh, I have a list.
Okay.
I've started a pro-con list. I think it's going to sound really silly because the United States is such a massive country and people think that it is so efficient, but everything is so slow. Like the stoplights are so slow and efficient.
Yeah.
And then even just paying for things, like in Brazil or Argentina, everything is tap to pay and it's a tenth of a second.
Yeah.
Here you are inserting your chip and it's like processing. That's like 2 minutes. I'm like, this is so insanely slow.
That is actually a big difference. I was just in London and everything is tapped.
Tap.
Even just to get on the train or with the bus, you don't need like a special pass. You just pay.
And it's so fast. Like I have tap to pay, like Apple Pay. And before my phone even reaches the actual tablet, it's ding, done.
It just works.
It's so fast, efficient. It's just really little things like that where I'm like, why is this not happening here?
I think this wasn't necessarily the point of this interview, but I don't care because what I want to do is talk about travel and not trucks. I don't care about trucks so much. Trucks are the tool.
They are the tool.
I think one thing a lot of people don't talk about after a long trip is actually the reintegration. If you talk to travelers, everybody goes through this like whole process of like trying to reintegrate into their country wherever you're from or like regular life. And people don't really talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like for me personally, it's a little bit different because I've been traveling for almost 7 years full time. So I've already gone through like that roller coaster when I was traveling by plane only and I came back. I feel like I really struggled with the reintegration then because I was like, oh, I'm trying to be here and live here and I don't have that right now because I'm not staying here.
Yeah.
Like I'll maybe be in the United States for 1 year and then I'll probably go to Europe and stay there for a few years. And
so you're saying it gets easier with time.
It
gets easier with practice.
For sure. Yeah. Everything. Practice makes perfect. I mean, I'm here, but I'm already gone.
Yeah. Well, then what's the next thing? Where are you going next?
Probably Europe. But I have some other things that I'm mulling over. But for sure, I think it's going to be Spain. Get residency in Spain so that I can travel throughout Europe without having any visa restrictions. But I also want to be located in Europe, have a home base there, just like a studio or apartment or something, so I can fly down to African nations whenever the flights are super cheap and good deal, and then also go over to Southeast Asia. I want to, so for Europe, I either want to get a Porsche with like a camper on top.
So cool.
That's so expensive. Or just like a little van, and go all over the place. And then Southeast Asia, I want to do like a moto adventure.
Yeah.
And for Africa, I don't think I want to do any vehicle-based travel because I just want to go back for animals and photography, like really specific spots. I don't really want to traverse the land, I think.
Do the whole thing again?
It's a lot.
There's a lot of land in Africa, it turns
but
out.
like, I did the whole PanAm by myself. It's obviously, it's so much work. And I have been to Egypt and South Africa before. I just don't think I want to take on that continent solo.
Yeah.
If I had somebody to go with and maybe do it in like little spurts, maybe, but it's a lot of work, and crossing borders in the Americas are very easy. And I know in Africa it is not very easy. And I mentally don't think I'm ready to take that on.
I think
it's a lot.
I think as you've traveled more, I haven't traveled as much as you, but list is getting long now as well. And like, I used to want to do everything the hard way. I was like, I got to do it this way. Like, this is the pure way, and like, blah, blah, blah. Now, we just got back from this Morocco trip, and like, we didn't even camp. I didn't even bring camping stuff. I was like, we're just going to rent these motorcycles, ride and have fun, and stay in nice hotels and swim in the pool and drink cold beer every day. Yeah. And it was fucking awesome.
Just live life.
Yeah.
Just be chill. I mean, I started this adventure with a truck bed tent and then slowly built everything as I went. Well, slowly, over like 6 months. Yeah. Put everything together. But when I left the United States, like, I had a lunchbox cooler. I didn't have a Dometic.
She was here, we were doing the power system, and we were like, are you sure you don't want a fridge? It's probably a good idea.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need it. But in Mexico, you really don't.
Right.
I mean, you could be middle of nowhere and somebody's selling food on the side of the road. It's delicious and affordable, and food is a major, major, major part of traveling for me. I want to eat as much local food as I possibly can.
Which is the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, that's the right way. Eat the local food. That's the fun part.
Everything. Eat everything. I am the gringa in the grocery store that's like, what is that? What are these snacks? What is this candy? Like,
I think a lot of times people are like afraid of the things they don't know. And like, for me, that's like the point. That's why you're there.
I'm just buying
try
everything.
It out. Yeah.
Like, I am a kid in a grocery store, but like, buying everything, trying everything. And I did get the Dometic cooler. I brought it back. I checked it in my luggage back to Colombia.
Oh, you got it here and you took it back.
Yeah, I took it to Colombia, Because I was like, okay.
It is pretty freaking nice to have a fridge.
But for Central America, I really don't think you need it.
Yeah.
Because everything is so small, it's so compact. You're going nowhere very fast. Like, there's food everywhere.
It takes so long to go anywhere in Central America.
You're surrounded by food. Options are there. Once you get into South America, that's when you are back to wide, vast, open places. And then I'm like, I want to camp here for 2 weeks. I need a cooler. I need to store food and produce and stuff like that. So that definitely was a game changer. And I got a toilet.
Like, camp out.
I also got a toilet.
Seriously,
in Colombia.
toilets are awesome. People are weird about it. I'm like, no, it's kind of a game changer.
Oh my God, now I'm obsessed.
Same.
I'm obsessed with it. Now I'm like, how did I use this camper for like 7 months? Or no, it was like over a year without a toilet.
I think the difference is people are like thinking like they're camping, like they're going camping, and like, if you're long term, this is my house.
Yeah.
Like, it's your home. You want a toilet in your home. It's so much. It really is it's a game changer.
I think for me, I just didn't want to actually have to deal with a toilet.
Right.
I don't want to have to deal with dumping waste. Where do I dump it?
Right.
Where do I even do that? In Central America, there are
There's not a
not
spot for that.
dump stations.
Yeah.
In South America, you will find proper stations and stuff like that. So I just didn't get one because I was like, I just don't want to deal with it, and I want to go. Like I'm heading towards the border, and I'm not waiting to like
Right.
put everything together or waiting until I have all the gear to go. I'm just gonna go and figure it out.
Which is great because I think
Yeah.
that's one thing I see a lot as a shop owner is people just like trying to build the perfect thing, and generally
Yeah.
there is no perfect thing. The perfect thing is whatever the
Just
hell you
go.
cross the border with. Like just go. The more time you
Yeah.
spend building something, the bigger chance you're gonna ruin it anyway.
The
Like
less
stop
time you
fucking with it and
have.
just go.
Just go. Honestly, just go. And like I know this is perfect. This is beautiful, but it's not perfect. Like there's pros and cons to everything. There's been a lot of times on the road where I'm like, I wish I had a van right now because it's raining and it's been raining and the rain is chasing me and I'm driving and there's rain and it's following me and now I'm setting up my camper in the rain and I'm breaking down my camper in the rain, and every time I'm pushing it up, the rain is going through the sleeve of my jacket, and then you go inside and your sheets are damp and it's just yuck.
Yeah.
And if I had a van, that would have been so much nicer.
I remember being jealous of the vans in like Central America where people would drive all day and the air conditioning from the van is cooling and drying everything else off. And in my truck, the truck was great inside. We would just drive because it was hot. We're like, fuck this. Let's just drive for today. Because it was air conditioned in the truck and the
Definitely have
camper
done
wasn't.
that.
So you're just driving the truck and then you get out and the camper is just hot and sticky.
It's so yucky.
Yeah.
I feel like Costa Rica is the worst for me.
I got hit hard in Belize, but it just kind of depends on like where
Belize,
it goes.
yeah, Belize.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy Belize too much.
I think we
It
actually
rained
did, but a lot of
the
people
entire
didn't.
time I was there.
Yeah.
Every single day, all day it rained, and it was terrible.
This is also kind of a hot take, unpopular opinion. Generally tell people to just skip Central unless you're surfing.
I feel that.
And I don't like the countries, the people are totally nice and they're beautiful countries, but they're really small. There's nowhere good to camp generally. And like the borders suck. They are the worst borders.
Honduras.
They are the worst borders of the PanAm.
Oh, Honduras.
And they're all so close together.
And Nicaragua.
And like if you and South America is freaking rad.
It's
There's
so
much
easy.
cool shit to see.
It's so easy.
And so I do really a lot of times recommend just shipping around Central because again, and it's hot too. It's
That's
hot
popular.
and sticky.
It's really popular with the big rigs to go from Veracruz, Mexico to Cartagena, Colombia. And I think if you want to be a traveler after overlanding, after doing the PanAmerican Highway, I would 100% say skip Central America because I don't think Central America is as good for overlanding. I think it is still like I really enjoyed Panama for overlanding, not so much Costa Rica. Nicaragua was great. Honduras I didn't really explore by land because I've already been to Honduras before that, but I loved El Salvador by land and Guatemala.
Yeah.
So those countries I thought were really great land-based like vehicle travel, but all of those countries are backpacking countries.
Right.
And it would be so much easier to do all of Central America by bus.
Yeah,
backpacking.
I find that you don't get a big advantage having a truck in those countries versus
No.
a place like Peru where there's all these wild open
God,
spaces
yeah.
and you can drive forever and go all these cool places that you couldn't get
Peru is
unless you have your own rig.
incredible.
Peru is incredible.
That is definitely one of my top. Okay, so you've done the PanAm by truck, by moto.
I did South America on a motorcycle.
Okay.
It's not the whole thing.
What are your top like 3 for like landscapes
Just the landscape being,
of all the Americas?
I mean, I actually do really want to, I'm going to say Mexico because it's so diverse and like people
Yeah.
don't think, like,
That's
does have
fair.
big mountains and beautiful, the cities are so beautiful
Yes.
and vibrant, and I am going to straight up count cities as part of the landscape. They're there
yeah,
and
for sure.
they're beautiful.
It's a big part
It
of
just
it.
has this massive amount of variety. And then obvious, like Peru. Peru is the same thing. It has this variety. You can go from these massive mountains down to the coast. You got the big deserts. Like it has jungle. It has everything.
Amazon, yep.
Yeah, and like if you have a truck, you can explore all that stuff, and the food is great. I know that wasn't part of the question, but the food is great.
It is good.
And then, I mean, I want to say Argentina, but really we're talking mostly it's the Chilean side.
Okay.
But like Patagonia, if you're looking for like just incredible landscapes, like Patagonia is pretty incredible. Like the blue water and the fjords, and like it's slightly, well, I've never been to Alaska. I'm cheating on the PanAm situation.
Oh, same.
So I actually haven't done that
Same.
part.
Yeah.
But those are pretty incredible landscapes that you can't see everywhere. So I think those would probably be my 3 for the landscape.
Yeah, I think that's pretty similar to mine.
Yep.
Like, I feel like when I think of my top 3, I don't really count in Canada or the U.S. because that's like home. So I don't immediately.
Right.
It's
even
not
though
like
we have
new
some
to me.
freaking stunning stuff here.
I really do love the U.S. for the access to nature. There's so much access to nature. The national parks, state parks, national forests, state forests. Like there's so much. But definitely I think that would almost be my top 3. Like Mexico, Peru, and I would probably switch Argentina and Peru only because Argentina has more wildlife for me.
Oh yeah.
Penguins, orcas.
They do have penguins and orcas and stuff. Yeah.
And I love that. I'm not a mountain girly.
I love mountains. That's
that.
Huge reason why I like those ones.
I really learned that on the PanAmerican trip. I was like, I'm barely like outdoorsy. Like I'm drinking wine and having like a charcuterie
which is
board
actually
in
a really
nature.
like
That's
kind of
I'm
an
not
interesting perspective, because I think a lot of times people that do these trips either are very outdoorsy or are perceived as very outdoorsy. The one thing people don't realize.
Do you think I'm outdoorsy?
I mean, you said you're not. Like, so you have a road bike, so no.
You've known me for years. Do you think before that, do you think I'm outdoorsy?
No, I mean, that's not a part of like a big part of your, no. Not
Good.
that you're like
Good,
not,
because
but
I
like,
don't want people to think I am outdoorsy, because I am not going on a 14-mile hike.
But I think
Don't
that's
ask
like
me.
I think that's like a perception that people have of people that travel like this, and that's not always true.
No, I'm super lazy.
Yeah. And like seriously, having a charcuterie and some freaking local wine overlooking a view is pretty rad.
In Argentina?
Yeah, in Argentina.
While you have a steak dinner?
Yes. Super valid that people, I don't know. I think that, like I said, I
Best
think there's
days
a
of the
perception
trip.
of like what you're supposed to do, and a lot of times that's wrong.
Nah.
And I want people to know there's some wrong ways to travel, but for the most part, just do it. Actually, there aren't wrong ways to travel as long as you're not hurting anyone and it's making you happy. I see a lot of people traveling and they're doing, I think, what they think they're supposed to do because that's what it looked like, and they do not seem happy. I think that's a wrong.
Yeah. I feel like... Yeah, I mean, I definitely have met people on the road where I'm like,
like, should you really be doing this?
You seem to have a really closed mind. And sometimes certain nationalities where it's like they're only cooking their own food. They're never eating local food ever.
Huge
and
miss.
I'm like, how are you not eating food in Peru?
Yeah. God,
that
food
is
so good.
That should be a crime.
It's so good.
Oh my God, yeah. Top 3 food.
Freaking Mexico.
Mexico's number 1.
It's always number 1. Like Mexico is always number 1. It doesn't matter. Like
easily number 1.
And then Peru. It's kind of the same 3, but then Argentina for the food, because Chilean food is.
Oh, you think so?
I really liked Argentina. I liked the steak and the wine, and
but like that's it.
That is kind of it. Yeah. But it was so good. And it might have been. You know what it was? Is like we hadn't had anything like that the whole time. It does sort of change.
Yeah. That's fair.
You know, the meat quality and stuff farther north tends not to be that great. So by the time you get like for like a steak, right? They
really
smash it into Milanese or something, and then.
Oh yeah, yuck.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Well, there's a reason, because like
it's
the meat's
dry.
not good, so they just like beat the shit out of it.
Is that really why?
Yeah, like the meat's not as good a quality. So then you get to Argentina and you're getting these like melt in your mouth steaks and stuff, and so I think that made a difference to me. And the beer starts getting good again from all the Germans, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I definitely saw a lot more like breweries and stuff in Chile, but I don't drink beer, so.
Yeah.
And for the first like half of the trip, I was vegetarian.
Which would have made
So-
having no fridge easier.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so much easier. I didn't start eating meat until Ecuador.
Yeah.
But yeah, my top 3 food would be Mexico, Peru, Colombia.
Really?
I know.
No, everybody
Really?
likes Colombia. I'm actually kind of on the.
I feel like people don't like Colombia because they're like after Central, like you get
It is still
absolutely
kind of Central American.
spoiled in Mexico.
You do.
With
It's
phenomenal, delicious food everywhere.
everywhere.
Everywhere. Delicious food, and then you get into Guatemala and El Salvador, like all of Central America, rice beans, plantains,
Plantains.
plantains. And Colombia is
Which
the
is
same.
good. It just gets pretty old after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colombia is the same, but best fruit, best juice, best soup. And I love soup. Best soup
You
for
do
sure.
start getting some like really incredible fresh fruits and vegetable stuff again.
Yeah. And
Which
then
is
the whole
nice.
coast, the seafood is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And Cartagena and Bogota have really good restaurants. Like Bogota has Leo, I think is like 60 something best in the entire world. And then Cartagena has a couple of places that are, I think there's 3 that are top 100 for the entire world. Peru has
see
more,
that.
Mexico has more, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
definitely a lot of good options,
Yeah.
especially in the cities. You can have some good international cuisine, except for not good Asian food in Colombia.
No. But then you get to
Couldn't
Peru.
find any.
There
Yeah.
you go. So,
Oh, Peru. Not a single bad meal.
dude, it's so
Even
good.
in like the middle of nowhere mountains.
I do remember
And there's
very
just this,
specifically just
like,
getting like some random truck
grandma.
stop trucker food and just being like, this is so good.
So amazing.
So good.
And the portions were huge. I remember stopping so many times in the mountains of Peru. I'm like, I'm just going to get plate of the day type of thing. And it's a 3-course meal for like $2.50.
Yeah.
And you can't finish all of it.
No.
Just take it for later.
Yeah. Luckily, you have Tupperware in your house. So you just we would bring Tupperware and be like,
Literally.
yeah.
Take it with me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. What a great adventure, though. The PanAmerican Highway definitely.
Highly recommend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the PanAmerican Highway like a dream for you?
For me, it kind of was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I was really attracted to the idea. Like, I grew up in a really small town, and I didn't have like much exposure to people or things that were different than me, and
Mhm.
I thought it was really cool that I could just literally jump in my old Chevy farm truck and just start driving south, and then finally see penguins. Like, I just thought that was rad, and so once I
Yeah.
kind of realized you could like drive and camp in other countries, I was like, I want to
This is
do
cool.
this. Yeah. And it is rad. Like, it's such a cool
Mhm.
experience. And the thing is, those, like, a lot of those countries and those people they're our neighbors,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh my God.
And,
Yeah.
and like our culture is really not that different. And
Mhm.
I think it's really, I don't know, it's really important to go meet those people and talk to them and see how they live and like realize that we're really very similar. And I think
Everything
people,
is same but different.
yeah, I think people, if you
It
don't
is.
like travel, you don't see like, don't get that exposure, you tend to like draw a line and you think that they are the other. And
Nah.
man, once you start driving across those lines, and everything blends together pretty quick. So
I feel like if people grew up in California and they do the PanAmerican Highway, everything is just like a different version of California.
yeah,
Like, I mean, honestly, like every country is just like a little bit like California.
there's
in
like a
some
section
way.
out of it.
Yeah.
I actually think it's funny. I have this problem where every time I'm like looking at a new place I want to go, I'm like, wow, that looks so cool. And then it just kind of reminds me of a spot in Baja. And I'm like, oh, well, I could just go to Baja again, I
love
guess.
Baja.
It's so good.
It's
So,
one of the best places for
yeah.
sure. If I could separate Baja from Mexico, I think Baja would take first place for like landscapes for traveling for
Yeah.
me.
Huh.
Even though obviously like mainland is way more diverse,
Mhm.
I think Mexico overall is like the 10th most or 8th most diverse country on the planet, something like this. It's
could-
pretty high up
Yeah,
there.
I could definitely see that.
But yeah, I think for vehicle-based travel specifically, Baja over mainland.
Oh yeah, it does. Mainland is nice, but it does start to get much more difficult. It's much more like central.
Hot, humid.
It's hot and humid. There's not as much
Yeah.
like wild camping.
No.
So
And it's
like
so
kind of as soon as you get out of Baja, there's not as
it's
much.
total opposite. So 80% of Baja is all wild protected land, and 20% of land is owned. And mainland is the opposite. 80% of land is all owned, private, fenced off, whatever. And then 20% is like wild, and that's just like the coast. And maybe some of the mountains in Chiapas.
Yeah.
So it's very, very hard to get wild camping.
Yeah.
Especially south of Mexico City, it's like impossible.
It's almost impossible.
like
the whole
nothing.
Central America starts up, and like it doesn't end until Colombia. And it kind of sticks around in Colombia too. There's not a lot of wild camping.
Colombia is getting less and less and less.
Yeah.
I was in Colombia for 6 months, and even in that short period of time, you could see changes. There's just, I don't want to say virtually no wild camping, because I found a lot of wild camping spots, but I am obsessed with maps.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I am
aren't we all?
scrolling the map all night, every night. Like, how can I get there? How can I get down there? How can I get over there? How can I get up there? Like, like looking for spots. And there's really not a lot of wild camping in Colombia. And also, once, like, middle of Argentina, Chile, the Patagonia area, not really Chile, but Argentina side, is becoming so privatized.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
Pretty much.
That's a huge bummer.
I want to say like an hour south of Mendoza, all the way south through the national parks. Every turnout, every little spot, no camping, no parking.
It's the Overlander effect.
I think so.
Yeah.
I really think so. And a lot of places that used to be free to sleep are now like day use only. So you'll pull up to any little park or any little pullout, and there's just so many, like, no animals, no pets, no drones, no parking, no camping, no this, no. And I was just like, wow, this is really, really difficult.
Yeah.
I was really surprised.
I'm surprised, because that was like, Patagonia was so easy. Like, it was, you could just park anywhere. It was like camping around here.
Yeah.
And so that's too bad.
Even, I can't remember the name of the town. It would have been maybe 2 hours south of like Siete Lagos, Bariloche area. The whole town, you could not park in the entire town.
Wow.
And
like just to park?
Nothing. No campers could be parked in even any time of the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, where am I supposed to park? This is crazy. So I went to the gas station that I filled up at. I just wanted to ride my bike.
Yeah.
I just want to go for like an hour ride. And I asked the attendant, like, can I park at the gas station? Because even right across the street, they have like an outdoor gym, jungle gym, play area for the kids and stuff like that. And it's all a parking lot, but no camper, no tent, no parking, no, all of these signs. And I was like, can I just park like behind the gas station? And he was like, yeah, no problem. But yeah, like you can't park in town. They don't want. And I was like, this is really crazy. And also like, what are y'all doing? What have you done to like ruin this for future travelers? I will say I was there like just before the high season. So I don't know what it looks like during high season. I was the only like overlander.
I bet it gets pretty crazy, because I mean, obviously there's a lot of Americans and Canadians traveling now, but I think it's getting more popular even locally in those countries, as well as the Europeans coming over.
Yeah.
It's just getting easier. It's so much easier. I think that the barrier to entry is lower.
I don't know. I feel like I didn't really meet anybody from the U.S. Maybe 2 people from the U.S.
In South America?
The whole time. Like in person. I met a couple in Argentina. They were from the U.S. And I'm trying to remember, like, I don't think I met anybody else.
So are most of the other
from the
travelers
US.
European?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Germans.
Yeah. The Germans.
Germans.
Yeah. Germans and Swiss.
French family in a van.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a bunch of people from Switzerland. My container buddy was from Switzerland. Yeah, that's like Dutch, Canadians, but like nobody from the U.S.
There were a fair number of Americans when we were down.
I shipped back
but-
to the U.S. I shared a container with a couple from California, but I never met them in person or saw them on
Yeah.
the road.
Huh.
Oh, and Dawn and Andy. I finally met up with them. I don't know if you know them. They're
Mm-mm.
like Two Rogue Wanderers, I think is their Instagram handle. They're the ones that actually like inspired this whole build for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
I finally met them. They are going completely around the world.
That's cool.
They're retired. I think they're originally from Seattle,
Mhm.
your favorite place.
Love it.
And yeah, they did North America and then shipped over. They did Europe, Africa, through the stands, Southeast
Awesome.
Asia, and then shipped over to Chile.
So do
And
they
now
have a
they're
similar
going-
rig to yours?
Yeah, they have the flatbed,
Mhm.
so they have a bigger camper. But yeah, they have a Tacoma manual, though. They
Nice.
got really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're going from the end of the world up.
Huh.
And right now, what is it? It's April?
Yes.
No.
No. It's May.
May 1st.
It's now May.
May 1st.
Yeah.
So they should be in Brazil,
Cool.
and then they're going to go down and around up to Colombia and then ship back.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to do Central America, but I think so.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
is
they're really
pretty-
cool.
It is pretty fun to meet your heroes.
It is really
Yeah.
cool. So it's just like one of those things. Everything happens for a reason. The PanAmerican Highway was never a dream for me. I never even knew what it was. I wanted to do some type of van life with Porter.
Yeah.
That's really all I wanted to do. Just kind of go around the U.S., go to all the national parks, go down to Baja. My first choice for like a van was actually this like Ford, what is it, like the
Oh, an
Ecoline?
E-Series? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, an Econoline. Yeah.
Mhm. So this guy had one for sale in Vermont, and it was just mint.
Mhm.
It had everything mechanically done to it, like Dana 60, everything. And I was like, this is badass. 4-wheel drive, can stand inside. I want this van. I had the cash for it, but it was all of the cash that I
Mhm.
had. My house was for sale, and I was like, okay. We were messaging like every couple of months. Is the van going to sell, or is somebody, whatever. So we'll just wait and see. He sold the van on Sunday, and Monday morning I got a cash offer on my house. And I was like, okay, everything
Damn.
happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And then like 2 days later, Dawn and Andy followed me on Instagram and sent me a message, and they were in Africa. So like, I think they found me from my Africa post,
Mhm.
because I was just in South Africa prior to that. And I was like, who are these guys? What is this? What is this like truck and camper? What is overlanding?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, YouTube rabbit hole.
Mhm.
Let's check this out. And like 2 weeks later, I flew to South Dakota and bought the truck. And then a month later, paid Bowen for this.
Yep.
I had never even seen this in person, nothing. The 4-wheel camper dealer in Wisconsin, the only one.
Yep. Go
Told me
anywhere.
about
Go
it.
anywhere LLC.
Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? I have no idea. Sean, he's just like
Yeah.
grumpy old man.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn. But I love that.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
my favorite. Like if you want to learn something, find like the old get off my lawn. Like they've done everything, seen everything, tried everything. If you're keen to learn, they're going to tell you
Yeah.
about it.
So how did you decide on the Pan Am?
I don't know.
Yeah. You're just like, I guess I'll
Honestly.
drive south and see what happens.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
I don't really know. I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, cool, we're gonna do this, and then I just wanted to go to Baja.
Yeah.
I wanted to free dive and scuba with all of the marine life in the Sea of Cortez. That was just a dream bucket list item for me. And I don't know, I think at some point I saw somebody doing the PanAmerican Highway on Facebook or Instagram or something, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we'll do that.
Yeah.
Like, what else am I gonna do? So yeah, but that was it. Like, just go and travel around in a vehicle with my dog, and yeah, that was it.
Pretty damn good life. So
Yeah,
yeah.
best life for
what it's
him.
worth, we have a lot of customers who are gonna do the Pan Am.
Yeah.
And so far, you're the only one to finish. Although we do have now one He's in Central America.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we've been laughing for years about putting a map up and then setting odds on who's ever even going to leave. But, so
I'm
congratulations, you won.
I've won twice.
You won the competition you didn't even know was going to exist.
I've won twice because I'm the first one to take Bowen to the end of the world as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's because I'm the best.
Yeah, obviously. Well, thanks for the interview. Appreciate it.
For sure.
She ended up interviewing me a lot, but that's fine. Because like I said, it's much more fun to talk about the travel and like the travel stories and stuff.
There's so much to talk about
Yeah.
too. Like it's just such a beautiful trip.
So this is Ashley. I think you can see her stuff right on the side of the truck. So go follow at Hi from Ashley and see the new adventures coming up.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to see a portion of rooftop tent in like France.
Yeah.